What is up, full pack? Today we're going to be talking about, or not talking about, we're going to be reviewing episode 1 and episode 2 of season 7 of My Hero Academia. So, it's going to be a short review because I don't want these to be too long. I don't want these to be like 13 episodes like the past episodes have been. So, here's a quick review. So, we get introduced to a new character, Star. I don't remember her actual name, but it's Star. So we only get a short amount of time with Deku and the gang. These 2 episodes are mainly about setting up Star, but it's also weird because she dies. Anyway, this is a spoiler review, by the way, so I would put spoiler at the in the title because I kind of just dropped a bombshell before saying that this is going to have spoilers. So episode 1 is very slow, kind of boring in my opinion. It just sets up the character of Star. And Star is sent on a mission to defeat Shigaraki. Doesn't go so well because, well, it goes well, but Shigaraki they all come out on a jet, they're fighting in the air, and Shigaraki, fueled with All For One, is flying on his own, and he grows wings, which I don't remember that. I think maybe that was set up in season 6, but I don't remember him sprouting wings, but maybe I missed something. I mean, I'm rewatching the entire show for a reason. But yeah. So all that happens. Star flies in on a jet. She can't fly, which, kind of weird that she can't fly. You'd think that maybe she would be able to fly, but she can't. And I don't know what her quirk is. That's the weird thing. Is that I don't know what her quirk is. I think she can control wind, but there's also the fact that she can shoot lasers. So she turns into this big kaiju thing, and takes a spear and starts shooting it at Shigaraki. It doesn't work at first, but then the jets shoot Shigaraki enough to where he's incapacitated, and then Star takes a spear or her kaiju self. She takes a spear and then slams Shigaraki into the water. She grows weaker, and then the episode ends with that, and then fast forward to the next episode. Star is getting really weak, and essentially she stops fighting Shigaraki. Not stops, but her powers wear out, and everybody thinks Shigaraki's dead. He drowned. But he comes out of the water and starts fighting people again. He comes and grabs a Star, which, if you don't know what All For One's power is, he essentially can take away quirks and then can give it to him. He can give quirks to himself. So he grabs Star. Star's dying, decaying, and also he can take his quirk, which is a pretty badass quirk, not gonna lie. Shigaraki couldn't have done that himself. Obviously, the taking away power part was because of All For One. So it's them combined is overpowered as hell. So yeah, Star's dying, and now Shigaraki has Star's power. But this does not come without its complications, because somehow him taking Star's quirk was able to make Star come into his mind and start ripping Shigaraki apart. Now, I'm gonna talk about the Star character in a bit, but let's end the review first. So Star's like in his mind, and Shigaraki's freaking out. Like he has to give the quirk to somebody, and he thinks to give it to one of the jet people, but they evade his attacks. So he goes back to Tokyo. You know, damages more of Tokyo, and then he thinks about it and thinks, maybe give it to Izuku or Midoriya, whatever. So he starts going after Deku, and the episode ends. So each episode comes out Saturday, which is perfect because I have nothing to do Saturdays because no school. But yeah, so let's first off talk about Star, which this is probably the only character review I'm going to do for this episode. Star felt like a Mary Sue character at first. No, she definitely was a Mary Sue character until she died, obviously. But we need to talk about this. So, no hate at all. No hate to Star. No hate to, the creators or anything. I love My Hero. But they kind of are wrong. Not wrong. But, like, I'm not one of those people that screams out, Mary Sue, every time there's a strong woman character. But, like, Star's problem, or Star's reason for doing stuff, is because she gets doubted by men. They're like, oh, Star's not as strong. Despite her literally being the buffest female character, people are still doubt her. Like, come on. Bullshit. You know damn well that nobody would doubt this woman. And the way that, in the first episode, how easily she takes out Shigaraki, and how the episode ends, it just felt ill. Or it had a weird taste in my mouth, because I was like, she just showed up and is already, like, defeating the guy that took us literally 6 seasons to just learn how to hurt this guy. It took us 6 seasons to figure out how we're going to defeat Shigaraki. And this woman just comes in and immediately figures out how to. Like, come on now. Come on. But she gets taken out, so it's like, I can't call her Mary Sue, because if the creators really wanted to create a Mary Sue character, they would have kept her around for, like, the rest of the show. But more of a reason that she's a Mary Sue is the fact that she can attack Shigaraki in his own mind. Like, so how I assume All for One's quirk is that he captures the quirk, because I saw, like, a bunch of other, like, people. So it's like, I'm assuming how it works is that when Shigaraki's quirk activates and it kills somebody, that person's soul gets trapped in Shigaraki's mind. So you're telling me that Star is the only soul out of that entire group, out of that entire, like, community that can attack him? Like, I'm sure every soul would have attacked him if they had the chance, but you're telling me that Star is the only one that can attack him in his own mind? Bullshit. Anyway, I promised that I would not make this video too long. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So, yeah. So this was my review of episode 1 and 2. So far, pretty slow start, but still pretty good episodes. Anyway, if you like this, like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications for the next episode of this, which will be coming out. I'm hoping to aim for every Sunday or Saturday, whenever I can, like, film our review. This one came late because I completely forgot I was going to do the series. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.